Hello and welcome to episode 3 of the Money Matters podcast. As you know, on this platform, we talk about anything related to money. And we're in the season of love, we're in the month of love. So today, we'll be talking about love and money, my favorite two topics. So I have with me two beautiful people. Anne-Marie, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Anne-Marie. That's basically
Are you single?
Very single.
Searching?
Not at all.
Okay. Anne-Marie is not searching. And then I have with me Kweku in the studio as well. Kweku,
Hi, Dolly.
tell us something about yourself, something.
Okay, unlike Anne-Marie, I'm happily married.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, ladies, Kweku is taking. So like I said, we're talking about love and money. So that's what we're going to be discussing today. Anne-Marie is single, but Kweku, let me start with you.
All right.
Can you have a romantic relationship without actually breaking the bank? You know, a lot of people say that, love goes with money. Can you have a relationship that you do not necessarily have to spend a lot in that relationship?
Okay, so I like what you added to it at the end, because I was going to tell you that, love, romantic dates, you need some form of money. But like you said, breaking the bank, I believe that you can do a very nice romantic date without breaking the bank. There are nice things that you can do that won't require you to spend much.
Nice things like what? Because I think that if you want to buy flowers for a lady today, flowers are costing like 700, 800 cedis. And that's,
Okay.
yeah, like that's pretty expensive. So, I mean, what are some of the things you can actually do that does not cost money?
Interesting, but should it be only flowers? You can take a walk at the beach. I mean, you can go to the beach with a lady, take a walk at the beach, and have a nice conversation, have some nice me time. I mean, it's nice.
Anne-Marie doesn't agree with Anne-Marie, let's hear from you.
Oh, I agree with him to an extent, but I feel like with my generation, as young as we are, the standard is a bit higher. I don't think girls my age would want to take a walk on the beach for a date. They want to go to St. Pablo, sit down, fine dining, pick me up in your car, buy me flowers. I mean, that's the standard right now, but it's not a bad idea.
Okay, so I think I agree with both of you actually. I think that you can have a romantic relationship without spending so much, but at least once in a while, like it won't take anything.
Oh, yes,
once in a while, you take it to a very expensive restaurant. I mean, like you said, your generation is very different, the expectation you guys have. But again, it brings me to the question, love languages. I think that you should know the love language of your partner. Do you agree with me on that?
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely, I agree with you 100% because your partner's love language matters. That is what will make you understand the angle which you're taking your date to. So, I mean, your partner's love language is, say, quality time. You don't really need to spend much for someone whose love language is quality time. Maybe if we are looking at someone whose love language is
Gift giving.
Then that's when you know that, okay, it's in gift giving, but what kind of gifts? Is it the little things that matters? Is it the big things that matters? There are some people, their love language is in gift giving, but the little things matter. You'll be surprised that you can get a lady something as little as Choco-Milo and she's all excited.
Back then, that would make me happy. Just
So,
say.
Anne-Marie, what would you describe as your perfect date night? Perfect date night.
I wouldn't say perfect. With me, it's more of quality time. Spending time with you, being able to talk, have a conversation. It should be at a place with good food, good music. You don't have to go all out. So you can go to watch a movie, you can go to the beach, you can even sit in the car with some food, talk, and have a good time. That's a perfect night for me because I'm trying to get to know you. I'm trying to talk to you, know what you like, what you don't like. So it doesn't have to be anything fancy. I just want to spend time with you.
So you know that people have this perception that women don't like spending on their men. Men are the ones who would buy gifts. And a lot of women are expecting that their husbands, their partners, their boyfriends will be buying them gifts. Do you agree with that assertion that women don't like to spend on their partners?
As a woman, I can attest that if I love you, I will spend on you.
That's right.
During my university days, when I was dating, I would spend a lot of money, not too much, but I would spend on you because I love you and because it's supposed to be done. It can't always be the man putting in the effort. You have to show a man that you love him. So you should spend on him from time to time so that he doesn't feel like he's doing everything. And all you're saying is, oh, thank you, baby. No, not at all.
So what has been the most expensive thing or gift you bought for a guy before? If you can remember, in terms of monetary value.
It was, so my ex used to do waves or something. I don't know what they call it. So there was this guy who was selling this package with the wave badge, the wave cup, the wave queen. So I just bought him this wave set thing and other things I can't see. That was the most expensive thing I bought.
But did he like it?
He loved it because he uses it in his daily life. So it was essential.
Okay, that's good. Cool to you. I know you're married now, but what has been the most expensive gift you bought someone before?
Most expensive gift. Most expensive gift. Maybe my wife's wedding ring.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Those ones are
Maybe I can
expensive.
say
Yeah. All right. So, wealth building couples. Like I said, you're newly married. How do you run the finances? Is it a joint account? Do you even agree that as couples, whether dating or married, is necessary for you to like have a joint account or put your money together? What are your perceptions about that?
Okay. Before I go there, but I would say that as a couple dating, I would say no. Joint accounts, I would say straight no. For me, I would say straight no because you're dating. I mean, I would say straight no. For a married couple, I would say that it depends on the two of you. It actually depends on the two of you. You have conversations. You get to know what makes you comfortable as a couple, what makes you comfortable as a guy, what makes you comfortable as a lady. Both can work. So depending on the two of you, you can choose to do a joint account. Or some people even do just the joint account just for purposes of expenses for the house. Makes it easier. So there's always money available.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that in this current stage that we find ourselves, it's not like the typical or traditional marriage where the man is the only financier.
Exactly.
Right now you put, but I always advise my female friends. There's something I call Vex Money. It's an account that my husband doesn't know about. Vex Money. Just in case I vex. Yeah. I can just go in there and I'm hoping that he doesn't see this because I'm
now
not
he knows that you have a Vex
Yes,
Money.
but I don't know. It's good. It's good to have a joint account where you're running the home together. But I feel like you have to have a personal money as well. There's some couples who have joint accounts and then they have their personal. But in that personal, I will still save and like call it Vex Money. So ladies, there's been stories about people, men being the only financiers in the house and issues where the women don't have anything. They rely solely on the men. I just feel like as women, especially in the 21st century, we should be able to have something, on our own that we can call ours. So, yeah, I wanted to add something.
Yes, I agree. To add to that, I would say that every young lady out there, I would encourage you, get your own money.
Yes.
Get your own money.
Yes.
Like, it's very important because raining days, like Dolly rightly said, Vex Money, like you can just go in and treat yourself.
Yeah.
Not every time that you would depend on money from your man or your woman, or you can also do things that you want to do on your own. I mean, it's also good. So I think I agree with you on that.
Anne-Marie?
Hi.
You're saying yes. What do you think?
Oh, I support his opinion on every woman having a personal account where you're saving money to take care of yourself in case of an emergency. As for me, I'm single, so like all my money is for me. Or like if I have to help in the house, I have to help my siblings. But every woman should save money, not just women, men too. I mean, you are the breadwinner, you're supposed to take care of the family, but I believe that everyone has to save money.
So if you started dating, like you said, you're working on yourself. So assuming you got someone and you started dating and he proposed that you have a joint account while you were dating.
Why should we have a joint account?
Why not? Why not? Maybe towards marriage, you are both saving towards marriage. You know, you're having an account where you're saving, investing, making sure that in the next 2-3 years, you both are married or to buy a house or a car or something.
Then he'll leave me because I'll say no.
Why not?
I don't believe in joint accounts, especially at the stage of just dating.
Why do you think he ran away with the money?
We break up and then it becomes the whole issue of how are we going to separate the money? Whose money is whose? No. There's no certainty. There's no surety. So assuming I start dating someone, it's just been 2 weeks and he's proposing that we should open a joint account, I'll be thinking you're a thief or something. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I don't support it at all.
Okay, so this brings me to the next topic. You know that sometimes when you're in love, you do crazy things.
Of course, definitely.
There are people who would actually agree. I personally wouldn't agree to have a joint account with someone
that you are dating.
Honestly, because anything. I had a friend actually who had a joint account with her partner. They broke up and they didn't know who to take the money. The guy eventually left with them. I know they were dating for a while, so you can imagine every month they were saying it was good money. Every month they were saving something. I don't know what they were saving towards actually, but the man left with the money. So I don't think, if you trust him that much, I guess, but I don't think that, if you trust him that much, there are some good people out there. And there are some advantages to that as well. Like I'm saying, you can save towards marriage, you can save towards buying a car or like buying a property together.
I agree with you. There's that advantage.
Yes.
I just feel like it's a huge risk. It's too early in a relationship to open a joint account and be putting in money.
What of electing your partner as a beneficiary on an account?
Hey.
Why not?
What partner are we talking about?
I didn't even think about my mother, my father, my little brother, a man, my boyfriend.
Well, I have a confession. When I was dating, my now husband was a beneficiary to my account.
Wow.
Yes. Even though I wouldn't agree to have a joint account with him, I actually put him on as a beneficiary because I was so sure that
had he asked you to marry him by that time?
No, but I was sure. I knew where the relationship was headed. So I had elected him as a beneficiary. And he is still a beneficiary to my account. Then he wasn't the sole beneficiary. He had some percentage, assigned to him, but he was still on the account.
That's a lot of trust.
Yes,
that's bold.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I'm glad it didn't end in premium tears.
The tears would have been premium, I tell you.
It didn't end in premium.
Donnie, that's very bold. I have always been of the opinion that a boyfriend or a girlfriend as a beneficiary, no.
Big no.
I agree with Anne-Marie on this one.
I'll call my little brother, my mother, my father. What if we break up? Hey, and I've been forgetting. I was so in love. I was so lost in love. Right? And I forgot that I went to put baby boy as my beneficiary. Hey.
That's why you shouldn't forget, actually. You should always make sure that you're updating your beneficiaries. So in the event that you're no more together. I was so in love that I did it and I forgot that. But you can always change it.
I've forgotten.
You miss the next person.
You will go and take the money.
No, that's if you are no more. And me, I don't think I'll be dying anytime soon. So I was so sure that
but I'm not risking it. No, please.
Why not?
Not at all.
So this is it. If you trust the person that much, this is someone you're willing to spend the rest of your life with. Okay. Before he even proposes to you, you've envisaged yourself in a marriage, spending a lifetime with him. Why can't you give me? This is just for money.
I think I would consider that option when we've married, when we are together, when there's a ring on my finger, not when you're just my boyfriend. Hey.
What if you forget to change it when you're married and
Oh, I don't think I would forget to change it when we are married, because when you marry, things change. You're going to have children. So from time to time, you would have to update your information. So until I see the ring on the finger, I'm not putting any man as my beneficiary. No, thank you.
Kweku, you won't do that.
No, I won't do it. I'll do it.
Wait, okay. So you mentioned that you were so sure of your wife, then girlfriend. You were so sure, right?
Yes.
You couldn't put her on the account as a beneficiary?
No, I couldn't.
Why not?
I was so sure, but was she?
What if I said no?
So sure.
I honestly, I don't see the big deal. Like this is because you this is someone you're dating. You can give the person your everything Some people go to the extent of giving them things they're not supposed to give, actually. You give the person that. And you can't give him your money?
No.
Well, when you put it like that,
I'm
it sounds...
big on my money.
Why not? But you're not big on those things.
What things?
Some things I think that are very personal.
Oh,
but people are willing to go the extra mile and do things.
That's different from money. Money is very important. You can't just risk your money.
Like my hard-earned money.
My hand, I'm
Don't
sitting
you
behind the
know what you're
computer
saying,
for
my
hours.
hard-earned
I should
money.
risk my money.
Okay, so what if you found out the person had used you as their beneficiary? Would you advise them to take you off
Oh
that
no,
account?
keep me there.
Why not?
It's your money,
Is that
your
not
decision.
having double standard? Why not?
He made a decision on his own. I appreciate it. But I wouldn't do it.
Why not? Because you're saying that no, you're not married, he shouldn't be on the account, but he has elected you as a beneficiary. Why wouldn't you advise him to take you off the account?
Everyone in their decisions. I can't control him. If he loves me that much and he wants to keep me
Then it
there,
means you
I
don't
want to
love
be
him.
kept. I love him. But I cannot put you as my
Okay, cool.
beneficiary.
If your now wife, then girlfriend, had elected you as a beneficiary, would you have any problem with that?
I was going to say that I'll tell her that's very bold. Because I don't stand for it, Dolly. I don't stand for it at all. Because, hey, Dolly, it's your hard-earned money. Oh. You wake up one day and it's over, and now splitting the money has become an issue. You know that money can cause a lot of messy things.
Yeah.
So let's not even give room. Let's not give room for that trouble.
Yeah.
I mean, we are dating. Let's find the purpose of dating is trying to see how best you can be together and build a future together. When we cross that line, we get married. That's fine. Now we know that we are in this. I mean, well, I'm a believer of if you are in it, you are in it. So if you are in it, you are all in, then that's fine. But at the dating stage, no.
Yeah, and I agree with you. The truth of the matter is that I did what I did then because of what I knew then. But knowing what I know now, I wouldn't do that again. And I wouldn't advise anyone to do that. It's such a risky move
Very risky,
to actually
very risky,
elect someone you're just dating as a beneficiary on your account. Anything can happen, anything can happen. You could, God forbid, have an accident tomorrow and lose your life. And that person, probably you've broken up with over 2-3 years ago, and forgotten to actually update your account, with your current status. I wouldn't advise that, knowing what I know now. So people out there, please, I know that sometimes you are so much in love, and I mean, like, you can't think straight. The mind is not working. But please, don't elect your partner unless you are married. Then you can go ahead and do that. But back to you, Anne-Marie.
Hi.
Love or money?
Love is sweet, but when money enters...
Love is sweeter.
Thank you.
So
both.
Both.
They are mutually exclusive.
Can you actually have love? Do you think there can be love without money?
Not at all.
Why not?
You're just giving me love and then we are hungry. How?
But he's not your father. You're giving me love and you're hungry.
Okay, so
and a lot of women have, like I said earlier, have this perception that a man is supposed to take care of, a woman. I'm not your father in quotes.
I mean, when you met me, I was already taking care of myself, right? I'm still doing that. Yes, you can give me all the love in the world, but you can't say you're not doing anything, you're not buying me anything, we're just sitting there.
But are you buying him something?
Of course, I will. If I love you, I will. And I have witnesses to that. I'm not just talking.
Could you think it's advisable for a man to go in a relationship without money? Do you think that works from the men's perspective?
It won't work.
Why not?
Dolly, which economy are we talking about?
In this economy,
Is
I
it
mean,
our economy, like this present economy?
yes.
Dolly, even if you say you want to take her out to the movies, what would you pay for the tickets for the movies with?
I mean, this is not expensive. How much is movie
Exactly,
ticket?
like you said, but money is involved. So I'm not saying that you should have $3 million.
Not at all.
I'm saying that you need some form of money. In any ways, you still need some form of
To
money.
express that you love someone.
Right? When you finally decide that you want to get married to her, there's something called list that you'll be given. You will use money to buy those things.
Okay. So yeah, that's when you're getting married. So assuming there's this young guy at home, he's not working, right? But he's seen this beautiful girl in the area that he's actually interested in. Are you telling the guy that he shouldn't go forward to propose to the girl because he doesn't have money to take care of the girl?
But does he have a job?
Let's say he doesn't have a job. No, I mean, in his present state, he was probably laid off, or certain circumstances, happen to people. So you're saying that if someone is not working, he or she doesn't deserve love.
Oh, the
No.
person deserves love, but we need to be realistic. I mean, you are laid off. You can't even cater for yourself. Where are you even going to get the money to do the wedding, to marry me? I don't think it's possible.
Okay, no, hold on. But we are not looking at marriage yet.
Yes. This
So
is
we are
also
looking at
dating.
Dating.
Still dating the person.
Yes.
The person is laid off.
Yes.
Is the person planning to get a job?
Of course, but in his present state, he doesn't have a job. Are you saying that because he doesn't have a job, he doesn't have money, that is not going to be like that forever? Are you saying he doesn't deserve
Definitely.
love?
No condition is permanent. If I love you, I love
So
you. I
if,
think
if
I
a
will
guy
stay.
came to you right now and he's
Yes.
not working,
Yes.
but has expressed his love for you, are you going to accept that or not? Even though he's not working.
Yeah, I will. Sorry. It depends.
Depends on
If,
what.
if there is hope for the future, because I'm working, I'm earning, I'm taking care of myself, I'm supporting you, hoping that you're going to get a job and also make some money so that we can spend our money on each other and grow and blah, blah, blah. But if there is no hope for the future, I'm sorry, it's going to be a no. I'm sorry. If you don't have plans to get a job and develop yourself and also even take care of yourself, how will you take care of me?
Okay.
Even though I can also take care of myself. Do you get me?
All right. So this brings me to the next question, actually. You know that we're in the season of love, in the month of love, actually. If your boyfriend didn't buy you a Valentine's Day gift, will you be offended?
No.
Why not?
But
Is that an expression of love, and will that mean that he doesn't love you enough?
I don't think so. Maybe he was tight. Maybe.
I don't believe you, Anne-Marie. I just feel like the answers you are giving me are. I don't believe. I don't believe.
Genuinely,
you.
those things don't bother me. If a man loves you, you will know. It's not Valentine's Day that is going to dictate that.
Yeah.
If a man loves you, you will know. If he explains to you that he was tight, he didn't have money, he's on a budget, he couldn't get you anything, it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal for me. At least you can even get me some chocolates. I'll be fine. I'm being extremely honest. It wouldn't bother me. Because maybe before Valentine's Day, he's been doing so much for you. It's just that day that he couldn't show out. So it's fine. I don't mind.
Okay, could you think not buying a gift for your wife this Valentine will mean that you love her less?
Well, I don't think that it means that you love the person less. But like she rightly said, leading to the day, I mean, how have you been? Are you somebody who is willing to do some little things? I mean, depending on what she likes, little things or big things. Are you already doing that? Let's say we are talking about gifts. So do you do gifting? I mean, you don't wait for just special occasions to gift your partner. She knows that you already show that aspect of you. So if on that day something comes up and you don't, I don't think that it should be a problem. Where it's a problem is like you don't do it. Now is an opportunity for you to do it. If you don't do it, I mean, a special day is just an opportunity for you to do it if you don't do it. But if you've been doing it, it's just like any other day.
Yeah.
So you're saying it's okay. But there's some people who are not big on, they're not gift people. They're not big on
Exactly.
birthdays, they're not big on
Exactly.
Valentine. I mean, I think that, what I'm thinking right now, if your partner's love language is gifts, whatever the occasion may be, I think that you should be able to gift your partner something. So
Especially something they like.
yes, that is their love language. So if my love language is gift
Perfect.
and you don't gift me on Valentine,
I will be hurt.
I will be hurt.
Yeah.
In my mind, you are not loving me the way I want to be loved. So I think that the love language of your partner should also come in play here. Not necessarily that you have money. I think there are things you can buy. I mean, a customized
places you
necklace
can
shouldn't cost
go.
too much. A ticket to the movies, a food basket shouldn't cost that much, like 300 cedis. Shouldn't cost that much. I mean, you can actually do something really nice for your partner this
Oh, you can. There are lots of packages that these days you see on Instagram and the social media.
I
Like,
think you can.
there are nice packages that you don't need to break the bank. I mean,
Are you sure?
Oh, yes.
I've not seen any package costing 300 CDs.
Oh, you can get like some really nice perfumes. But again, it brings me to the same question. Do you think that rich men have an advantage when it comes to love? Because I feel like rich men or men with money
Bombas.
bomb ladies, so like there are too many in your life. And you are trying to consider who to go out with. And there's one who is constantly buying you gifts, showing you money, like random gifts. Who are you going to go for? And someone who doesn't have, he's always sending you messages and I love you and I'm thinking about you. But there's this other person who is like...
Do you even have to ask?
So then again, this comes to my question. It means that you would choose money over love. Because even if the person who doesn't have money is genuinely showing you love.
Every day you're choking me with words of affirmation. Why?
Yeah, but...
Why? I mean, do something. I'm not saying go all out. I'm not saying break your bank. Like, do something. Put in the work. You just, I love you, I miss you, baby. Why? Do something.
But Anne, I don't think it's about doing something. If there's someone who has money, really, and is showing you that, Charlie, hey, like by the time you come back, he's just wired you like some 5K.
Hey,
this is just for the weekend, He comes to the office in the morning and he's bought you some breakfast,
Some flowers,
You will even consider the person who is, even if his love is pure and you even love him that much, I don't think you consider that person, that much compared to the person who is showing you all these things. So again, I think that money plays a role in love.
Money is very, very important. It plays a really huge role. I would not pick the one who doesn't have anything at all and every day he's just telling me he loves me. Sometimes it's good to pick someone who loves you and everything, but Dolly, we have to be real. If I'm dating you and we have a future, we are planning towards the future, I'm earning money, I have my money, I can take care of myself, and I can even take care of the children we want to have. You should also be planning towards that. It can't be every day you just be telling me you love me, you're not showing action. At least buy me. I love music, so you can buy me a headset. I'm not saying break your bank. Like, do something to show that you love me. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? It's not always love, I love you, I love you. No. Money is very important. As Kweku said, it shouldn't be $300 million or CDs. It's the little things.
Yeah, I get that. But when you go out with your partner or a guy, would you prefer to split the bill or you prefer to take turns in paying?
It depends. When I was dating, we were in university. So we used to split the bill. Yeah, split 50-50. Or sometimes he'd be like, oh, I'm covering the whole.
With someone you were actually dating?
Yes.
I don't think I've ever had to split a bill with someone.
I felt like we were both students. He wasn't working. We're both in the university. It makes sense that we are very...
But why go out if you don't have money in the first place?
No, why money? But you have to be reasonable. When I come back to my university room, I have to think of what I'm going to eat tomorrow. And it's just a way of spending time together. So if we go to watch a movie, I can buy the tickets. He will get the popcorn.
Okay.
He will get the drinks. It's just quality time, having a good time. But you're not breaking your bank. Yeah, reducing the bedding on both parties.
That makes sense. But I think that I'll prefer in turns. So if we went out today and you paid this time around, the next time we go out, I'd want to take the bill. I don't agree with the fact that, how do you do it? Like, it's like I'm now taking the money and you're like, hey, how much do you have? 50 CDs. Okay, let me add 20 CDs.
Oh, no, sometimes the bill comes and he would offer to pay. Then maybe we leave the place and it's like, okay, you pay this, I'm sending you this. Because we agreed that we are splitting. If that day he's like, no, I'm paying for everything, it's fine. Then we leave it.
I think that splitting makes sense.
Yes.
Unlike other people who are like, so the bill is 100 CDs. Okay, bring 50 CDs. Let me. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, what I think is, like I said at the beginning, it's the two of you. What is comfortable for you? What is comfortable for the both of you? You can. I think that you can have a date night, which is my idea. Let's go out. I'm taking everything, like it's my thing. She can also say that, oh, today I'm taking you out. It's her thing. And then there could be times that you know that, oh, you know the strength of your partner. You know that, oh, this thing is a bit much, so you just want to tip in. That's beautiful. I mean, the left hand helps the right hand. The right hand helps
You
the
have
left
to
hand
be able to
kind of
help
thing,
each other.
yeah.
That's why money is very important. You don't have to go all out, especially if you are splitting. You have a good time because you're not breaking your bank.
Then I think that I have a different definition or opinion about splitting. Because in my mind, splitting means that when the bill comes and it's 200 cedis, you're bringing 100 and I'm bringing 100. That's what I've always thought splitting was. So I would rather prefer that you take the bill today, tomorrow we go out and I pay. I would prefer that. But from your explanation, it doesn't necessarily have to be that you're splitting the bill at that moment. Maybe you pay for the Uber and he pays for the food.
Exactly.
I think that makes sense.
Exactly.
I mean, in
Exactly.
that sense. Again, building wealth with your partner, having property, building homes. What's your take on that?
It's wonderful. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing that one needs to be intentional about. You need to be intentional about your future with your partner. You need to think about it. You need to have a conversation about it. You need to discuss it. You need to plan towards a certain goal. Say own a house of your own. Maybe you started off renting. It's good that you're looking at not renting forever. Tomorrow, can we get to a point where we can have our own home? So two of you have this conversation. You know your partner's strength. So what can you bring to the table? What can I bring to the table? Let's join forces together. It will be easier if you are joining forces to do it than if you're to say do it alone.
Yeah, alone. Yeah.
You get me? So and these conversations can be around. Dolly, you are bringing 3,000. I'm bringing 4,000. So are we going to use all of your 3,000 and then let's live on my 4,000? Or we are saying that Dolly, bring 2,000. Let me bring 3,000. And then, I mean, both of you have that conversation. I believe that Petra has this wonderful package, Easy Homes. It's a wonderful thing that you can look at with your partner. You go there, have a conversation with them, know the type of home you would want. They give you a package. You plan towards it. And then in about some few years, you have your home. It belongs to the two of you. You're happy.
All right, that's great. Anne-Marie, I know you're not married, and I know we've discussed owning property while dating, but have you ever thought about owning property while married?
Oh, definitely. I have.
So you would want to have property with your partner?
Yes. We can save together and build towards that. I agree with that.
All right, Kweku. So we just spoke about owning a property with your partner. Would you advise people, or what is your advice for people who own property at the blind side of their partner?
Blind side?
Yes.
I don't advise people to do it. But again, I'm saying I don't advise it. But again, also, we have to know that people are different. What has the person been through? What has the person seen? What is the person experiencing? Some of these things actually have an influence in your decision making. For example, someone who has seen a lot of shege, it's
Shege Pro Max.
it gives the person a certain mindset. So maybe depending on what the person has seen, has decided that I have this property somewhere, I can take rent from these people, but Charlie, it's me and my children that will benefit from that one. My husband doesn't know about it, or my wife doesn't know about it. It's because of what they've seen. I mean, I heard the story of how a couple, they've gone to rent, and apparently where they are renting, it belongs to the woman.
Wow.
And they're paying rent. So,
And the money is going to the woman?
yes, the money is going to she is the landlady, but it's like she has somebody who is the face of the thing. So, I mean, it is what she has seen that is making it. Like, you can't condemn her for doing that.
Maybe she's saving the money so that they can build their own house. She'll surprise the man.
You see,
Surprise!
like I said, you don't know what is her motive. If her motive is bad, then that's
It's a
one
safety
thing.
net too. It's not to surprise them, man.
But I was saying that I don't support it because this is someone you're married to. Communication, trust. You talk about things. You are open. You are open to each other. You talk about everything. You discuss everything. The person can even give you a very good advice. You want to buy a car, can even advise you that, oh, how about we top up? I can bring this and we add on, and then we get a better one. I mean, at the end of the day, it benefits the both of you. So maybe you were thinking of buying some small car. Now you have top up to get a bigger one. People don't like better things. So why not?
Yeah, so Anne-Marie, would you consider your partner before buying something expensive? Let's say you're dating and you want to buy a car. Would you think that it's advisable to, first check in with your partner, or you just go ahead and buy it and then, hi, I bought a car. Like, what's your thinking
I
around
bought a
that?
car with my money.
I see.
Why do I have to tell you?
No, it's not like you're asking permission, but it's like, oh, I have this money and I want to buy this car. It's not like you're even discussing, but like you are letting him know. But just out of the blue, oh, I just bought, like, how would you feel if he did that?
It's
As
his
in,
money.
He just comes and then he's bought a car.
Surprise, I bought a car. Happy for you, babe. I'll sit in it and we go.
Wow.
Yeah, why should he come and tell me before he buys it? I mean, it's nice to let me know that, oh, babe, I'm going to buy a car. But you don't have to come and ask me, oh, should I buy a car? Or I'm going to buy a car now. Buy it and come. Me too, if
So
I'm
he's
going
not asking, oh, should I buy a car? He's actually going to buy the car. He has the money. So he's telling you, I'm going to buy. I mean, it's so nice if he makes you feel like you're part of the decision, even though you are not. He's already made his decision that he's going to buy a car. But it's nice that, I'm going to buy a car. Would you want to go with me to the how do you call it, the showroom, I've seen this car. What do you think about this? I mean, it's his money and he's buying it. But I think that it's just nice.
Yes.
There's
no problem with that.
I would prefer that than just showing up and, hey, I bought a car. I'm like...
But there's nothing wrong with that too.
I mean, there's nothing wrong, but I think that the first option is nicer. Considering that
you are dating,
like
right?
Yes.
You are dating, you're not married.
Yes.
I feel like he doesn't really have to tell you. I mean, you're together. He's gone to buy a car and he pulls up at your house. Hi, babe, I bought a car. I don't think it should cause any problems. It's his hard-earned money, right?
Like, what do you think about that?
For the first time, I'm actually thinking that he's bought a car or she's bought a car. You're dating. Not validation per se, but I mean, at dating stage, it's more like your money, my money, whatever I do with it.
Okay.
You don't really tell your partner at that point everything you are doing with every CD you have. So, like you said, it's nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's nice
yeah.
to say it. That, I'm going to get this car. I'm thinking of getting this car. Don't you think? What do you think? Do you think it's a nice car? Do you think it's cool? It's nice. But if he doesn't do it as well, it shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be a problem.
If he pulls up and he has a car, I'm happy for you.
It shouldn't be a problem.
It's fine. I don't think it's everything you have to tell your partner. If the partner eventually finds out, it's fine. It's not a big deal.
Okay. So I think this has been such an interesting session. One of the things I'm going to take away is the fact that you don't need to break the bank to make your partner happy. I mean, you have to think, you have to put in so much thought. It can just be a random love letter in the morning, especially for this random. I love love letters. And so randomly waking up to a love letter, on my dressing table, telling me about how you love me, how you want my day to be okay. I think it's
nice.
It's nice. It's such a sweet gesture, maybe breakfast in the morning, some hot tea, fry some eggs. You don't need to, I know Anne can't relate. She can't
get me.
You don't have to break the bank. Like this Valsday, let me give you some tips. If you don't have money, in the morning, breakfast, especially for the men, like some breakfast. The way I love breakfast in bed. Like by the time I wake up, there's hot tea, there's some sausages, there's egg, there's some croissant, there's, like it doesn't have to be, you won't spend more than 100 cedis or 150 on breakfast. Hot water, cry, you're saying. Milk, you're saying. You buy your milk. Something very romantic, and she wakes up, oh, baby. And then in the evening, like I said, like some romantic dinner with candles, some jollof, there's some music.
Jollof.
Yes. And then when you're done eating, I mean, this is for the micro. When you're done eating, you go and eat again. You don't have to overthink things. Something like a watch. Watches these are not that expensive. Customized necklace. You don't have to break the bank. Because this year, one of the things that we are doing, of me personally, is to be financially free. I want to be able to save a lot of money this year. And so...
Beautiful.
And my husband understands that. He knows that I love him. Like I said, money is not a determinant for love. Even though it helps, it's not a determinant for love. So you can do pretty nice things for your partner.
You still have to factor in their love languages.
Oh, of course, yes, of
Yeah.
course.
So maybe
That's
your
priority.
partner is big
Yes.
on quality time. You
Of
don't
course,
have to
yes.
break your bank and buy a gift. You can just come home, have a nice dinner, watch a movie together, cuddle on the couch or
Yes,
something.
yes.
Yeah, so you don't have to break
But I
your
think that
bank.
everybody likes gifts at some
some
point.
point.
Oh, definitely.
Yes, everybody
Who
likes
doesn't
it.
like gifts?
So, Kweku, what are your takeaways from today's session?
I think for me, maybe because I'm married and I'm a man, so I think for me, the interesting thing is being intentional towards owning your property together as a couple. Where are we going? Maybe because I just got married, so I'm thinking more of futuristic things. So where are we going? Where are we heading? We need to get a house of our own, or we need to get properties of our own. How can we get there? Well, how can we plan towards
Easy
it?
home.
What can we put together to get to this target that we are looking at? I think for me, it's something that we should be intentional
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
We should
yeah.
be intentional
Yeah.
about it.
Hi, Ali.
Hi.
So you're still not searching. The people watching who will be interested.
Hey.
Can they reach out?
Oh yeah, call me. Anyways, my key takeaways from this lovely conversation we had: do not make your girlfriend or your boyfriend your beneficiary.
Yeah, true.
Also, I feel like, especially in my generation, kids around my age, if you are dating, you should be big on 50-50 to reduce the burden on both parties. Those are my key takeaways and my advice.
Okay, I thought you were going to do some money over.
Hey, yes, and
The Gen Z.
never ever forget money over everything. Period.
Period. So I'm just saying, if you don't have money, please, money over. You have to teach me
Everything.
how. Period.
Period.
So, thank you so much for joining this discussion. This has been the Money Matters podcast, and on today's episode, we talked about love and money. So, catch you same time on the next episode. This is a Petra production. Don't forget to like.
Follow.
And subscribe and share.
Bye.
Bye, guys.